Imagine a world where the boundaries between art and science vanish. A world where one man could paint the most delicate face and at the same time designed flying machines centuries before airplanes were invented. In 1452, in a small village called Vinci, near Florence, Italy, a child was born out of wedlock, the son of a wealthy notary, Ser Piero, and a humble peasant woman named Caterina. The boy was named Leonardo. He did not grow up in palaces, but in the countryside of Tuscany. Among rivers, hills, and wild animals, young Leonardo learned to observe the world. He watched how water swirled into whirlpools, how birds beat their wings, how sunlight pierced through leaves. He often drew what he saw, not only for beauty, but to understand the mysteries behind it.
As a teenager, his father brought him to Florence, the beating heart of the Renaissance. There, Leonardo was accepted into the workshop of Andrea del Verrocchio, one of the great masters of the time. Leonardo studied painting, sculpture, and even the design of lavish court decorations. Then came a legendary moment when Verrocchio painted the baptism of Christ. Leonardo was assigned to paint one of the angels. The result was so lifelike, so exquisite, that as legend goes, Verrocchio felt outshone by his pupil and vowed never to paint again. From that moment, the world began to hear the name Leonardo da Vinci.
But for Leonardo, being a painter was not enough. He wanted more. He wanted to create, to invent, to design the future. In 1482, he wrote a 10-page letter to Ludovico Sforza, the ruler of Milan. But the letter hardly mentioned painting. Instead, it was filled with offers as a military engineer. Bridges frozen in the very instant betrayal was revealed. For Leonardo, art was not merely image, but the language of human emotion. Yet Leonardo's deepest side was not only art, but boundless curiosity. He dissected human corpses, sketching anatomy in terrifying yet astonishing detail. Sketches, experiments, and reflections. In one note, he wrote a phrase that still echoes today. "Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication." His notebooks proved his mind lived centuries ahead of his own age. Simplicity is the ultimate sophistication. And yet, amidst inventions in science, Leonardo created the single most famous painting in the world, the Mona Lisa. The Florentine merchant, or someone far closer to Leonardo's heart? To this day, the world is still asking. With his sfumato technique, he erased sharp lines, creating soft transitions that made the painting come alive. Her eyes seem to follow us. Her smile changes depending on who gazes at her. More than a portrait, the Mona Lisa is an eternal riddle. In his final years, Leonardo accepted the invitation of King François I of France. He was given a grand residence at the Château de Cloulusset. His hands trembled with age, and he painted little, but his mind remained alive. filling pages with ideas of canals, machines, and philosophy. He taught his pupils, passing on his way of thinking. On May 2nd, 1519, Leonardo breathed his last at the age of 67. Legend says he died in the arms of the king himself. A genius, leaving the world in honor. Leonardo da Vinci left behind fewer than 20 paintings, but what he truly left was far greater, a way of thinking. For Leonardo, the world was a puzzle. He did not just paint faces, he wanted to know how muscles moved beneath them. He did not just watch birds fly, he asked what laws of air kept them aloft. He did not just dream of the future, he drew it on paper. 5 centuries after his death, Leonardo remains the symbol of a man ahead of his time, an artist, a scientist, an engineer, a philosopher, and a dreamer. And perhaps this is his timeless message to us all. Once you have tasted flight, you will forever walk the earth with your eyes turned skyward. Leonardo's legacy is not only in his works, but in the courage to keep asking, keep dreaming, and never stop searching for answers.